The Walking Living Lego Brick, Season 8, Episode 44, Rebellion. So, what are we doing? We're going outside to do some measurements around the area, just so we can get an idea of where would be the best part on the mountain to build a watchtower. Exactly. Why not the very top? That would make sense, but going all the way up there is really high up. It would take way too long. We don't have enough materials to build a ladder or stairs that high. So we need to figure out where in the other parts of the mountain range would be a best place to put one. You don't have to worry about that section. That whole area is covered in mountain for a while also. Just this little crater area. So we just need to put a guard tower on that side. We just need to figure out where to put it. And why do we all have guns? Just in case something happens while we're out there. Alright. Well, I like your reasoning. Besides, it means I get to use my hammer again, possibly. Yeah. Rick, I wanted to talk about something with you. Yeah. We'll talk in a bit, Eugene. Let's just go out there. Right here will be perfect, Rick. Right here. Right over here is where the herd was. So this is a good spot. Nice, yeah. Go around the mountain. Eventually you'll end up at the factory. And this could provide good cover across this land. Very good cover. Now, what did you want to talk to me about, Eugene? Well, Rick, it's about something I learned about the zombies. What is that? There won't be any more left. Wait. Wait. You're saying that there's not going to be many zombies left? What do you mean? It's been 8 years. Almost 8.5, actually. And the human body rots pretty quickly. It takes about roughly 30 years for a whole body to decompose. But there's something I learned about the zombies. Their bodies are decomposing at a much faster rate. Why? Because the zombies, like us, need to eat to survive, but they don't starve nearly as. It takes a lot longer for them to starve. Yeah? You know why? Because their body is slowly being eaten, like how if a human starts to run out of food when they're like working out or something like that, our bodies will eat the sugars and fats in our body. The zombies are doing the same thing, but instead of just eating those, they're eating everything. Muscle, tissue, flesh, insides, everything. That's why sometimes the only things that they don't consume from the inside the human body are bones and blood. Those are some of the things that don't get consumed by them. And because most zombies are starving to death on this planet, most of the zombies will be dead by now. Most zombies that haven't been able to eat or have barely eaten any will begin to die off. Plus, there's something else I noticed about the zombies. What is that? Motor functions are failing in them. I've noticed several zombies. The reason why in recent years we've counted more zombies are just crawling instead of walking towards us. It's because their motor functions are failing. They're starting to give in because of how much of their body they're eating. That's why when we have to go to the city, we have to be careful to watch out for zombies that are on the ground. As a lot of these zombies are rotting in the cities this faster because the zombies that are rotting in the cities are rotting at a much faster rate than zombies out in the wild because the cities, there's just no food left for them anymore. Plus, they're rotting faster. But that also means you have to be more careful for crawling zombies. But if I had to make a rough estimation, in the next 5 to 6 years, we may not see zombies anymore. None by then most zombies will be extinct, which is good for us. As it means that soon, one day, we won't have to see zombies anymore, at least as many. There will be some left, but not as many as we think there will be. Holy shit. If this is true, Eugene, this is game change. It means over the next few years, we can go into the cities again, but deeper into the cities. Cities that are still overrun, even. Correct? Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. This is a game changer. We need to start talking about this with the rest of the council now, alright? Alright. I still have some things to study about them. See, it's just a rough estimation, though, keep in mind. I'm not exactly no rocket scientist, so I don't know exactly fully my calculations are correct. But as far as I can tell, one day we will outnumber the zombies, and they will be the ones back in the ground. Instead of us being buried, they will be the ones being buried in the ground, let's just say. Alright, where'd that ball go? Huh? The heck? So what's the plan? We'll begin the fear tactics. We need to get some more people on our side. Some more higher-ups in this group. None of them from the council. A few. Could we try to get some people like Enderman and Axel? No way. They've been with Rick for a long time. Enderman has been his friend for a long time. There's no way he's off limits. Plus, if he finds out about this, he could teleport. There's nothing we could do against that. Water won't exactly help against him. Maybe an Enderman, but won't help. Not like we can trap him. Anything. He'll just teleport. As soon as water touches him, he'll just teleport. So what do you suggest to deal with? And who do we go to? We need to start interviewing people one by one. If anyone shows any signs of not wanting to join us, we lock them up. I have a spare room that I took the keys to, a room that's not being used. I think we could lock people in there. I think we should start asking people near that door in case something happens. Alright? Oh no. I can't let them do that. Alright. Now. Alright, so now we need to figure out who do we want to ask first. I think we should ask my cousin. Alright? You. My friend Jim, he's on our side. He should be on our side. I asked him earlier about how he feels about Rick and them. Alright. What happens if... Should we tell our kids about this? Hell no. Any of our kids find out about this? Who knows? They're tattling assholes. They'll tattletale on us. That's what kids do. Alright, don't call my kid an asshole. Well, you know what I mean. I'm not specifically talking about your kid or any of our... Well, kind of. I was talking about any other kids. Especially Rick's brat of a daughter. Yeah. Huh? Oh no. Nicholas! Oh, shit, it's that brat. She must have heard. Change of plans. Get the guns ready. We have to get this... Looks like we're gonna have to start earlier. Once we get this started, there's no going back. Come on! Alright, so that's where we'll build the guard tower. We'll get started on probably tomorrow, gathering the resources for it. It's gonna be hard to get stuff up there, but I think if we use the big crane, we could get things up there quick. I might have an idea of getting... There's a rope on the back of the crane. Maybe if I discable, because we don't use that hook that often. We use the truck's hooks whenever we hook things together, like the tow truck. But if I can discable that, we might be able to use it as some sort of rope, and we can build some sort of we could build some sort of pulley system to pull things up there, resources. Well, that might work. And the heck? Did you guys hear that? Something going on inside. There's a guy yelling. We need to get in and find out what's going on. Alright. You heard Sadiq. Come on, everyone. Let's go. Let's go. Enderman! Oh god. Oh god. They got guns. They're trying to kill me. Wait, what? Please, help me. What the heck? You little shit! Get back here! You think just because you can hide behind him that you're safe? You're not safe from me! Now you better not say another fucking word or I'll blow your brains out! You hear me? What the hell? Nicholas! Nicholas, what are you doing? None of your business, asshole. Who is on our side? Wait. Are you rebelling? Yeah. Yeah, because of this little shit who caught us. Now, so stay out of my way. Nicholas, put the gun down. Calm down. You're acting crazy. Have you lost your mind? I'm the only one who's thinking clearly anymore. Doesn't anyone notice that we're dying off? That we're dying? We're not safe. We never were. These assholes are putting us all in danger. Don't you get it? We're not safe with them in charge. So we have to do what we must. And when that requires us killing them all, then we will. Now you little bitch, you get back here. And before I kill you, I'll kill you. Not if I have anything to say about it. Ah! You shot my arm off. Yeah, and I'll shoot you in the head. Either way, that little bitch dies. Or you die. There's nothing you can do. Nicholas, put it down. Get out of my face, asshole. Nicholas, this might be... You're gonna push me out of this now, bitch? Huh? This is what we have to do. We gotta get people on our side. This is what we have to do. We're overrun by these monsters, by these lunatics who are making us build trenches, build defenses for people that don't even exist. It's been 3 months. No one is coming. They're delusional. Rick is delusional. He's not worthy of being leader. Don't you get it? Nicholas, you don't have to do this, man. There's good people here. Rick and them are good. Good people? Good people? I don't know where you got that shit out of. Where the fuck you got that from? These people are lunatics, psychopaths, just waiting to let us all die. And for what? For what? We have to kill them before they can kill us all, before they can take everything we have from us. If it isn't clear, Rick wants to be leader of this place, and he isn't worthy. He'll kill us all if he has to. You gotta believe me on that. He'll kill us all. We have to do this. What the hell is going on here? Answers now. We're taking this community from you, Rick. You're taking it from us. You're taking it from us? Do you have any fucking idea who you're talking to right now? You're going to take this community away from us, from Tyrese, from Lori, from Mercer, from Steve, from me? Do you have any fucking idea what you're talking about? Put the gun down! All of you! Put your guns down! What are you doing? Man, this is going too far, man. I gotta agree. This is going too far, Nicholas. What? Put it down, Nicholas. Now. Are you gonna be a smart dude? Or are you gonna be the dumbass who dies? Put it down. Or do you want to test me one more time? Okay. Now, where do we go from here? What happened, Edmund? Dad, I heard them talking about something. They were talking about killing you and the rest of the council, Dad, and throwing you over. He was threatening me when he noticed I saw. Is that so? Get on your knees now. Now! Now, let's talk about something. You all are pathetic people. You think we're dangerous? You have no fucking idea what danger is. We're more dangerous. You think we're dangerous? Do you know what is dangerous? The living dead outside? The people that might be out there right now threatening others. And you think we're dangerous. For what? What makes you think we're dangerous? Tell me. You're pointing a gun at me. Because you're threatening people here. You're threatening everything we have. You're the thing that is threatening this community. Not us. Not me. You have to be one of the lowest people I've ever met. You're threatening a little girl? Really? How pathetic are you? You're low. You're nothing. You wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for people like me keeping you around. You know where you would have been without us? You would have died early on. You got time with your family. I get you're sad, but get the fuck over it. We've all lost people in this world. You're not the only person who's lost family. But they were. I get it. They were killed in gruesome ways. You know how many of us had to watch our families die? Had to watch them get ripped apart by those monsters? Have to kill their own family? Some of us know what that's like. You have no fucking idea. You were been protected. You were just one of the lucky pieces of shit that got picked up by people like us and have been leeching off us. You're nothing but a plague. All of you are nothing but a plague. Pathetic people. You really think that we are what's going to cause the death of you? We're the reason you're even still alive. Most of you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us. Name or mingle. You would have died if it wasn't for people like us. The rest of you, get back up. You're just pathetic. You don't deserve to live. And you shouldn't. I should just kill all of you right now. But I'm not. What? Wait, you're not gonna kill us? Me? You think I want to kill any of you? How stupid are you? You have to be one of the stupidest people that is here right now. How are you even alive? That is just my question. But I've heard about the things you've done. The things you've done. The things I've done? How about we talk about the things you did? You're over here calling me a threat. You're over here threatening to shoot a little girl. My daughter. How would you feel if I did the same thing to your daughter? How would have you felt? Would you call me a monster? Because that's what you called Philip. That's what we all call Philip. But you called him that. I bet you did. Because he was a monster. Now look, and now think about what you just did. And what you were going to do. I guess some people really become the monsters that they hate, do they? Save your breath. You're pathetic. You need people like us to keep you alive. Because we got the guts to do what's right. We got the guts to keep this community safe. What have you done to keep this community safe? Nothing. You're a coward. A pathetic coward, Nicholas. Well, now, the only question is, What will you keep doing? Will you continue being a coward, a weakling? Or will you stand up and live like us and have to do the thing we have to do to keep everyone safe? What will you do? Oh, if you're smart, you'll choose the latter. This debate is settled. Go home, everyone. Go home. I don't want to see any of you out here tonight. Especially near my daughter. If any of you try to hurt my daughter, let's just say stitches aren't going to fix what I'm going to do to you. If you try anything. Or if you try anything against anyone. Let's just say you'll be wishing that I shot you. Now go. Man, I thought we were safe here. And I'm not so sure, guys. Neither am I. Our own people doing this? Philip was one thing, but there was at least 10 of them over that. I know. I was talking to some people earlier today, and they said that they heard about this. They didn't agree with them. They weren't going to say anything because they didn't think anything was going to happen. And if something didn't happen, they were going to be on our side, but God, they didn't think it was going to go this far. Dad, I'm scared. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's under control. Rick, there's something we need to talk about with you. You showed something today. You gave that asshole a stern talk to. I've never seen you give anyone a stern talk to like that before. Especially from you. Really? I was just doing what I had to protect people, to protect my daughter. That's what a lead does. Yeah. But Rick, you showed us something. We all thought that our combined efforts made this place safe. But I realize now something. And I can't believe it's taking me this long to realize. You're the reason that we've all been together. That we have lasted this long. There's times that you may have been in the wrong. But when have we ever been always in the right? Even when you were in the wrong, you tried your best to be in the right. And that's what was honorable about you. You gave all of us a chance to live through this. We all come to you. We all ask you. So I haven't realized. Whenever something happens, we ask you. We turn to you because out of all of us, we all know that you're the one that's the most capable for something like this. Sure, some of us have things that you don't. Eugene may be smarter. Tyrese may be stronger. Enderman may have a cooler powers than any of us. And Laura may be a good sniper. And well, Mikey has the cooler amputee hand. No offense. None. But you have something we don't. None of us really have that well of. Being able to be a leader on our own. Without needing the council sometimes. Sometimes you don't even need us. That's what made me thinking. This council thing, it wouldn't really matter if it didn't exist. You always ask us in a way that it doesn't really matter if there's a council or not. But we all turn to you. And that stern talking to that guy made me realize something. You really are built for this, Rick. I've always agreed with you that you should have been leader. But it took me this long to realize you were built to be leader, Rick. You are meant to be leader. You always were. Better than any of us can really say for ourselves. If everyone agrees. Agreed. Yes. Yeah. I agree. Agreed. Exactly. Rick. That's why I think as a collective council, in terms of who's ahead of us and who's technically the leader of this whole group, this whole society, civilization, you're that leader. You will lead us somewhere. I know you will, Rick. Maybe you do have this leader thing down after all. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, I have to decline. we should continue being a committee. Like you said, there's some feats that you guys have that I don't have. Maybe wisdom, smartness, strength, loyalty, and other things. You all showed me that you have those. And when we're together, we're stronger. That's why this committee has to stay. But we can make it stronger than it ever has before. It could be a backbone to this committee that no one else can be. That's what my role is. I'm not just a leader. I'm the backbone of this committee. Some of us have seen things that I haven't seen. But at the same time, they haven't seen things that I've seen. Or had to deal with the things I've had to deal with. I think this could work. I think it's time that we start making this place something else.